Hi my peeps, what's up, wagwan? Welcome back to your girl Tiana in the house. Please remember to leave it just a little bit of like and subscribe for other amazing content. I'm gonna make the Callaloo version of my veggie loaf, alright? And next time I'll make the cabbage one for you, okay? So let's get into this video. We're gonna make the dough now, okay? And then after we're gonna cook up the callaloo. Here I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and this is my instant yeast. I'm gonna go in with 1.5 teaspoon, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon salt. Salt and yeast now mingle, okay guys? So don't put it directly on the yeast, okay? You want something sweet as the sugar, so I pour the sugar on top, but I put the salt at the side. If you see me hand white like this, I was just doing another bread video, okay? So don't watch no face. 3/4 cup of milk, 2% milk, okay? And I'm gonna pour that directly on the yeast, okay? 1 medium-sized egg, 2 tablespoons olive oil. I'm just gonna mix everything together now, okay? Alright, can you see that? I'm gonna go in with a little bit of olive oil, about a teaspoon. I'm gonna grease my hands as well. Once you oil your hand and oil the surface, you're good to go. Go ahead and knead it. I'm kneading this for about 7 minutes. You can go up to 10. Let's take a look at it now, guys. Okay, we're good to go now. So alright my peeps, in total you're supposed to use about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You're gonna put 2 in the dough. You're gonna put about 1/2 teaspoon to mix up everything and grease your hand, and another 1/2 teaspoon when you're gonna let the dough rise. Alright, so about 3 tablespoons in total. I'm gonna put another 1/2 teaspoon or 1/4, just like that, maybe 1/4. And I'm gonna grease my bowl. I'm gonna grab my dough, and your dough is supposed to be like this, stretchy. All right, can you see that goodness? I'm gonna rub it up here, spin it over, and that's it. And I'm gonna cover it with some grease-proof paper when you can get it to cover. There. All right, I'm gonna put a hand towel, a kitchen towel over it for about 60 to 90 minutes, or until it double or triple in size. I'm gonna put like one tablespoon and a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna use my garlic paste, my blended season, and my ginger paste. I find this so easier to use, and it has lots of flavor. Okay, I will leave a link to my blended seasoning. We have about, you can use 1 medium-sized onion or 1/2 of 1 large. I have some scallion, frozen. Everything starts fry up and you get all the goodness out of it right here. So smells so good. Now my peeps, here I have some frozen bell peppers, and I have some mixed vegetable. All right, and now I'm gonna put like 1 tablespoon of my blended seasoning, about a teaspoon of my garlic ginger paste, and I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of my garlic paste. I like it. Garlic is good for you guys, and I don't like to cook with much oil, although this is olive oil. A little bit of salt to taste, and a little bit of black pepper. You see how it went down to nothing, guys? Yeah, you get out all the flavor and the goodness in it. I always like to do this as my base We're gonna add the callaloo, and it's cooked already. All right. I'm gonna put 1 Maggi cube, and I'm gonna put my pepper. This is gonna add a little bit of flavor if you can break it. Oh dear, it's tough. Ooh, ooh, finally. Oh mama mia. There. Woo, tough like rock. Alright guys, I'm just gonna turn down the stove and let this simmer down, and that's it. Alright my peeps, stove off, and it's all done. Alright, we're just gonna let this cool down. Alright, and this is it. My dough is like more than triple in size. Okay, look at that. So you want to go ahead and punch the air bubbles out. Look at that, you see it? And that's how you want it. Sprinkle your surface with a little bit of flour, not too much. And I'm going to take it out. Let's cut it down the middle first, and then we see how much I'm going to cut it in. Let's do 6 guys. So okay, so we're going to get 6 from it. What you're going to do, you're going to fold it a few times under. See it? And you close it. Alright, and we're going to put them here. Repeat, fold it under a few times. Pinch it. Dust it as well. And we're going to start off. And then we're just going to roll this. And you're going to pick up some, or take up some, put it on half of it, okay? And that's good. I'm going to put my water there. I hope you can see it. And I'm going to wet my finger and wet half of it. Doesn't matter which half. Alright, and then you're going to take this piece. You can even stretch it if you want, okay? And you're going to set it over it. Press down the edges. Take my fork and I'm going to pinch the edges just to seal everything in place. Something like so, just like how you would do the patties, okay? But after these gonna like rise. Okay, you see that guys? Now this is my pan that I grease, and I'm gonna take it up. So this is it, and I'm gonna set it right here. All right, so we're gonna work with something like this. So you want to put it on half of it, okay? And you want to wet it. Wet the edges. Just half of it will do. And then you want to fold it. You can even stretch the dough if you want, okay? I'm just going to use my cutter. I'm going to cut off a piece of this. It's too much bread right there. I'm going to press down the edges. I'm just going to cover them like that. I'm going to cover them for about 20-25 minutes. Just like that. And guys, I made 5. The recipe called for 6. Okay, see, I have more. After 25 minutes, to half an hour. You can go up to half an hour. This is how they're looking. A little bit of milk here, and I'm gonna brush the top. It's gonna give it a nice color and it won't dry it out. Okay. All right, so we're gonna pop these in for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back. I preheat my oven at 350 degrees. Okay. Oh yeah. And that's it. Look how them fat. A little bit more than a teaspoon of olive oil, and I'm just gonna rub it on top. It's gonna make them so soft when they're cool. Rub it on it when it's hot, okay? And you don't have to put more than the teaspoon. Just wet your brush. While they're still hot, okay, I'm gonna transfer them on my wire rack over here so they can be completely cool. All right. Woo! And I'm just gonna lay them out here. Look how pretty it is. Oh, mamma mia. It's super fluffy. All right. Look at it, guys. You see how soft? Woo! I'm gonna break it for you now. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yes. Can you see it? Oh yeah, boy, oh boy. This is the final result. All right, my veggie loaf. Yeah, our Callaloo loaf. Love upon me and I love upon you. This is something I'll definitely taste for you. Oh my god. So good. Oh my goodness. So soft and fluffy.